Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the... And the Golden Gophers will kick it away first. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oregon's offense comes onto the field first today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throw. Number one.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to try to get it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Back to pass, it's O'Connell. Fires to the middle. Got it! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Minnesota's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down into the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
The give to the tailback. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with it.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got a man. It's Newton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Now trying to power it in.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job.
Sneaks into the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Off the play fake on first down.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCF. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got a little space. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the handoff. It's straight. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's O'Connell. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top.
When you give up that first down and you give up that pass play, but here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw. It's O'Connell. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that.
And he's still running after the move. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to pass. It's O'Connell. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The offense will come onto the field again. Off play action on first down. Complete in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Just keep slinging it. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Newton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Dropping back, it's O'Connell. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Newton. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the single back. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. red zone here on second down. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to punch it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking for a crease to the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. To the air, it's O'Connell. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over James Madison. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the tight end. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Lets it fly. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Running to the left. Spins away from the defense. Oh, what a move to get room. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Makes the catch. It's Mayo. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Hand off from the gun. And some room to work. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Absolutely center cut.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Creates a little space. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's O'Connell. Got his man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Good enough for a first down.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the option. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Shotgun snap on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to throw, it's O'Connell. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Zips it out to his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the ground, it's Drake. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's O'Connell. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
For the offense.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. It's complete to the right.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they...
And that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's just what the doctor ordered in the running game. He gets it out to the 16 before going out of bounds. They boot it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push-up.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
To the air, it's Trevino. Can't connect on his first throw. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Oregon! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCF. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and this offense has struggled all day. And how about the protection up front? You got to protect your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. And his 2nd sack of the day. Nice. A lot more passing situations coming with this team down big.
And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.